TechniGénMachina and welcome back to Tech Stalking Therapy. And well, I did some extra changes. I took another video editing program that at the moment I'm still trying to edit the video with it, and I've watched some tutorials, so I hope it's gonna work. For the people who are interested, it's called Lightworks. It's actually a free program, and for as far I see, it's quite complicated, and I think I can do a lot more than I did with previous with Windows Movie Maker. And another change I did is I added some background music, and I'm still a little bit gonna try out how I will fit these things together. But thanks for the tip, Hux. So today, beside from all the changes I did, the thing is, well, let me see what do I want to talk about today. Actually, maybe if I you know what? I'm actually gonna say this out, and give you some part of maybe something like personal advice. And one personal advice is to always keep an open mind and always not directly form an opinion. The reason why I say this is because at the moment I have some I don't know really how it is, but I'm somewhat of a dilemma with someone that I try to that I try to cheer them up, because I like to keep people happy. I like basically I want everybody to be happy and stuff, and I often try to then cheer that person up that has a bad day or is a little bit depressed, and something along that way. But yeah, lately I came across someone who also was depressed, and I tried to cheer her up, and I accidentally bumped on something sensitive from her past that I wasn't aware of in the first place, but made her it could be said that it kind of triggered her. She didn't get angry or anything, but just I ended up making her, I think, a little bit more sad than intended, or intended at all. And also recently, actually a few hours ago, I talked with her again, and after some very I found it very cryptic messages. I actually said like, "Hey, could you please tell me what's going on with you, him, and the other guy?" And he basically told me the story about it. And when I was listening to it, and well, when I was listening to it, I had an idea that there was a misunderstanding going. But what I said was that I didn't want to form an opinion about it, because I don't know everything. There can be a lot more valuables than what me has been told. As always, so if you're just a spectator, or if you weren't around at that time, and even when you are around a certain event, the way you perceive something and the way your perspective was will always differ from someone else, and in a way nobody really always has a perfect perspective on things. and there will always be some kind of misunderstandings. But that out of the way, I basically said like I'm not gonna form any opinion. I think it's better that I just keep my mouth shut and for the time being. And even though she neglected it and said it was fine, I still don't really feel comfortable opening that subject anytime soon with her. But where am I going with this? The reason I'm bringing this up is basically to give you a message to basically everybody who has the same idea, or at least the same kind of goal. If they see someone sad and they try to cheer him up, like or him or her up with whatever you can throw at her or him. Basically, someone. I will just prefer it to someone. That will be easier. And you can try very little. You can try you can over try it, or you can just try to keep it somewhere in the middle. Or if you know that that person a little bit more, it can. Let me collect my thoughts. It can be let me say it this way: if you know someone better, or no, if you how should I say this? If you have an idea how the person you are talking to thinks, or what he finds pleasant, or if you know him or her a little bit better on their hobbies, on what they like, on that kind of stuff, you have a tendency to succeed because you know where to cheer someone up. But with someone. It's always hard to cheer someone on you just met, or cheer someone, a total stranger even, maybe someone on the street, or someone in a random chat group you or on Omelette maybe, or on all those sites where you just constantly often keep with. And any social media, roughly, if someone is said you're a person that really wants to cheer people up. It's always better to take a careful approach, or take to use a little bit of a neutral method, like maybe a funny cat video, because unless the cat just died, then it'd be a little bit less. But otherwise, everybody likes cats. Or everybody likes cake. So there are always things that people like in general, or just make them laugh. It's not it's guaranteed that that there is a failing rate that you accidentally trigger someone, or especially in these days, it's very easy to trigger someone on the angry side and on the sad side. But keep remember, if you have good intent, and even if it sometimes sometimes don't end up, just make sure you apologize, and maybe even ask them for what they want to do, or what they like, for example, because that often will help you as well. Just be careful, and well, I actually said what I wanted to say, and I managed to somehow to fill this within 10 minutes, so yay. well, I hope I helped someone with this, or either wasted 10 minutes of your life, or just entertained you for 10 minutes, or made you think, or give you even a topic to discuss around the dinner table or with your friends, or even in a random chat group or on Omelette. Who knows where the hell you will spend your time, but maybe it's useful. And on that note, I'm gonna wrap this video up. I hope you liked it. If you have any suggestions of stuff that I can talk about or give other people's advice to, please feel free to leave something in the comment section. And I'm actually gonna do a few solo videos before I'm gonna ask again if some person I talk with on a regular basis want to do a guest appearance on my videos. So you probably